On 9, let's hide that. On 9, there we go. It's percent of accounts receivable method. So they use the percent of receivables method. It has accounts receivable of 93.5 and estimates 6% will be uncollectible. Prepare the entry, assuming bad debt is allowance for bad doubtful accounts has whatever balance. Now, because receivables as a percent of, they're going to, it includes everything that's happened this year and prior years. So it's always just truing things up to the 6%. So it's a little bit different theory behind this one. So we know that accounts receivable, AR, is 93,500, right? And we know that the uncollectible is estimated at 6%. So bad debt theoretically is, or let's call this allowance, probably a better word, is going to be that AR times the percent. So 5610 is what we need to have in our allowance at the end. So if let's say current is 1590 and we're going to assume it's a credit because that's what it always is, then their adjustment is going to be the difference, the allowance minus the current amount. So in this case on A, okay, so let's put that over here so we can do this separately. So reference, date, account, and debit, credit. All right. So on this one, on reference A, on 12/31, our account is going to be bad debt for 4020, and our allowance for doubtful is going to be 4020. Okay. Now on B though, we're going to use this 12/31. We're going to use the same accounts, but they're going to be a little funky because the current, did it again. The current is a debit balance. Whoa, slow down. Okay, the debt is a debit balance. So really, in this kind of equation, it's a negative. It went the other way because they probably had more write-offs, actual write-offs, than they had allowed for. And so this is going to be a minus 468. Okay. So because you take in a 5, 6, 10 as your allowance, and you need to correct for the amount that's was over written off from the allowance before, then you have to make that up and still have an allowance of 55610. So your entry is going to be bad debt of 6078 and 6078. Okay. Now let's double check that. 4020 and 6078. Fair enough. Okay, I'm not going to do 10.